Welcome back to another edition of the No Stopping Kev Show.
With Kevin Dev.
I like that. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about who the Wings should draft, the WNBA playoffs, and
a little surprise.
Let's get right into it. So the Dallas Wings they're going to have the number one pick in the 2026 draft. And everyone's like, they should go out and get a special someone for another special someone.
Easy Fudd, I fear you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that's what they should do.
I enjoy AZ Fudd for the plot of it all, and I definitely think she is qualified enough. However, I don't know how she's going to mesh with Arike and Paige as two other significant guards on the team. And not mesh, I just mean that's going to be an interesting group that I don't know if they'll be able to reach their full potential together.
Interesting you should say that.
Uh-oh. Why?
Because I got some ideas when I was thinking about this. So I was looking at mock draft boards, and it's probably too early to look at that. But just some names that are going to be probably at the top of the draft in 2026. You got Lauren Betts, center from UCLA. Averaged 20 points, 9.5 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 assists. You got AZ out of UConn, most outstanding player in last year's championship game, averaging 13.6, 2 boards, 2 assists. But we know she's a knockdown shooter. You got Olivia Miles, who is like Showtime. 5.6 rebounds, 5.8 assists. You got Flaugier coming out, bucket getter, 19 points per game. And you got Tanaya Lotson.
South Carolina.
Yeah. She led the league in scoring last year when she was at Florida State. Yeah, averaging 25 points a game. And so my initial thought was, bigs are hard to come by. When you can get a great big, that's like kind of hard to pass up. So much so that a couple years ago, the Chicago Sky drafted 2 bigs, right? They went and got Angel Reese and followed it up with Camila Cardoso. Yeah. So, having someone like Lauren Betts, and I went back and watched some of her tape, and I was like, great footwork. She can score it. She is a great rim protector. Overall, she just moves well. And, she's skilled in the post. Her footwork, when it comes to, scoring and stepping through, pivoting away, is what I would like some other players around the league to be able to do. I ain't going to say no names because people won't come for me.
I just feel like, in a way, that I wanted to see what Dallas's weaknesses were. I was putting on my GM hat, and I wanted to know what weaknesses. And the one that came up a lot was injuries. Can't really do anything about that. You never know. And then center. Now, I love Lee, okay? We've seen her in person. First against the Liberty. We saw her again against the Sky. And I was like, they don't need a center. They're fine. But when I looked up the stats, she's averaging 6 points per game. Their other center is averaging 6.9 points per game. So I don't know if this is the system coach has set, and that's what's affecting their output. But I think what they need is Lauren Betts for that reason, because 20.2, 9.5 rebounds.
See, I had another idea. We know there's some turmoil going on in Chicago. We know funny. Some teams are calling. What's the area code here? 312? Something like that? We know people dialing those 312 numbers right now. I just got here, so I don't
it's okay.
I'm learning. My number's still 215 till I die. But I was like, what if? Gosh. And I don't know what the contracts look like, so I don't even know if this is possible, or, you can always throw some other assets in there to make the numbers work. But I was like, what if the Wings were to trade someone like Arike to Chicago?
Oh.
You get Angel Reese there. Now you don't necessarily have to draft a big, because you kind of got a big. Then you can get AZ there. They have a shooter to stretch the floor. Someone else that can
person
be off your off-ball guard.
Yeah.
And then I think having a point guard like Paige, we watched Angel a lot this year.
We did.
We always say she needs a playmaking point guard to kind of get her the ball in spots where it'll be easier for her to score points.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be an environment where I don't remember what Paige's assists were but I know that they're higher than the point guards on the Chicago Sky. And I think that post
entry.
Thank you. Post entry is big for her, and it would make her game a lot easier also. So I could definitely see that.
Yeah, and I'm like, think about, so we saw that Dallas team play this year, and they have a lot of guards, right? Like
they have that was my reservation, like, about getting another guard.
Yeah, you can, and like when we look at the Sky, their team they didn't have pieces that really worked well together. Like they were kind of missing that playmaker, like I was saying. They got some shooters, but the shooters are kind of forced to play in roles where they kind of got to put the ball on the floor a little bit and you know, do things that's probably not their strong suit. Also, like she's not like a super ball handler, but she can make some things happen too. So I just think throwing Angel in that mix could be
potential championship team.
I ain't gonna go that far yet. I
don't know.
I ain't gonna go that far. Let's go Aces.
I don't know. I think that it could be dangerous though. I definitely think they could be a contender. Problem is what that would look like against wherever Lauren Betts ends up. If she ends up somewhere.
Probably Chicago. All
right. Hating. We're going to move on to our surprise.
Cool. This on me?
It's on you. The designer.
Right, listen.
The mind behind the madness.
I've had some things in the cookbook for a minute, and now I'm ready to put it on the stove and serve it up. All right, I'm talking about some merch. Y'all know me, I love merch, and y'all should probably love merch too, but I think I want to start with your design.
Yes, please.
You know, we got WNBA basketball, a heart, and NBA basketball, and on the back of this shirt, I ain't gonna make you stand up because we got it right here too.
Yes.
Minus the basketballs, because the pulse police not gonna catch me. I can't move the mic. Wait, which I need to go? It's like in reverse. What it'll say is, if you love the game, you love the game. And Devin, you know what inspired this?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you do. But y'all don't. So here's where it came from. I got tired of people telling me how much they love basketball, how much, you know, they were passionate about the game. But when it came to watching women's hoops, they didn't. I'm like, if you don't love the game, or like you can't say, like if you don't love the women's game, you don't love the game. Because in my opinion, in today,
yeah, it's just, I think that people are hiding behind media and popular excuses as to why they don't want to dive in or at least give the WNBA a chance. So those are the same types of people who, if you loved and idolized Kobe, who loved the WNBA, it's just, if you love the game, don't matter who's playing it.
Yeah.
And if like, that's the Mamba mentality, then I don't know.
And for me, it's like, I love when people tell me, they give me some reason why they don't watch the WNBA, and then we unpack that. And then eventually, or should I say rather quickly, they either go into like this state of they're just going to be in denial of anything that comes out of the conversation, or they'll realize like, yo, I've had misguided thinking this entire time, and maybe I should, you know, turn on a game or two. So if you love the game, if you just want to show the world that you're not a casual and you love the game of basketball, cop the merch.
Where they can find it?
Check the link.
The link in the bio on both of our Instagrams.
Yeah, make sure you following at No Stopping Kev and at
The Devin Diaries. Please and thanks.
Yep. So moving on to our last topic of the day. The WNBA playoffs are here. As of the date of this recording, game ones are kicking off. We've already had some games take place today, and I'm like, maybe we should just chat a little bit about what we think might come out of all of this. So we know last year we had the Lynx and the Liberty in the finals. Based on the bracket, we know we can't have a repeat of that.
Yeah, which is interesting. You want to go matchup by matchup?
Sure, we can briefly go first round matchups because they're gonna be over soon.
Yeah,
and then maybe we look ahead
some predictions.
Yeah. So you want me? I can start us off.
Go ahead.
Matter of fact, first round. Don't hate me for this, but I think first rounds are pretty straightforward.
Okay.
The Valkyries had a great year. I was wrong about them at the beginning of the
Yeah,
season.
you.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be the first expansion team to be 500 or better. They made the playoffs, so I got to eat those words.
Yeah.
Someone on their team had a great quote earlier this year. They were like, we're a team full of 6 women. And I was like, dang, she just cooked with that one. Because to be a 6th woman in a team,
you're valuable.
You ready for anything.
Yeah.
Like, I might play it. Well, no, usually 6 players are playing. But, like, I might start today. I might come off the bench.
You don't have anything to lose.
Yeah.
So you go out there with that mentality.
It's like, I'm going to do whatever the team need me to do. So when you got a bunch of people with that mentality, you got a team full of leaders. And, but that being said, Valkyries had a great season. But they're going up against the Lynx. They're 2-0, baby.
Yeah, they're not going to make it. That's my prediction. As of right now, I think the Lynx are going to sweep that.
Yeah. Jumping over to, I'm going to go a little bit out of order here, but we got the Dream and Fever. Yeah.
And we watched a little bit of that game.
Yeah. Could go, that, I ain't going to lie, that can go 2-1. But I think in order for the Fever to get a game, Kelsey Mitchell going to have a heroic night. Or, like, the coach really going to have to cook something up. I got the Dream cooking them 2-0 too.
Okay. I think the Fever going to win at least one.
You're only saying that because your homie on that team.
No, it's because I've been seeing that too. Shout out Ariel Powers.
I'm sorry, Ariel.
But, no, I'm saying that because of Kelsey Mitchell specifically. I've seen her play over the last few games, ending out the season, and I think that she's not going to go out swinging.
She
just, not that, Aaliyah, Lexi Hull, I feel like they're going to have one night where they're all on. And
one of them have to be, like, just out of this world is what I think.
Yeah.
The matchup I was, like, the most about is that 4-5 matchup with the Mercury and Liberty. But I think I have to go Liberty. That group has been together longer. Like, the Mercury, they have great players in Kalia Copper, Satu Sabali, and MVP candidate, Alyssa Thomas. So, great team. And DeWanna Bonner's here. Like, they got some pieces. I think that's probably like a 2-1 series. But I'll give the edge to the 5th seed, the New York Liberty.
Yeah. The reason I think the Liberty are going to win that is because they've been here before. They just won the chip. And I don't think that they're going to go out in the first round. I just don't see that happening. Yeah.
And then in our last matchup, you got the number 2 Aces versus the number 7 Storm. And we've seen both these teams play this year.
We have.
Actually saw the Storm twice.
Yes.
Twice? Three times? Twice?
Twice.
And it's a shame Skylar Diggins doesn't have a championship yet.
I know.
And she's not going to get one this year.
I was going to say, I don't think she's going to get one. Yeah, they're not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Realistically, I just don't think they have enough, having seen both of them. The Storm, I just don't see them beating the Aces twice.
Yeah, like the Aces got the MVP.
Yeah.
That's hard to beat.
Yeah. Not that Skylar Diggins isn't going to lock in and do what she has been doing for, 12 years? I don't even know how long it's been.
A long time.
You just don't think that the rest of her team is enough to take out the Aces.
Yeah, because you got
Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd, Jackie Young.
Yeah, they deep. And when Asia is clicking, tough to stop on both ends of the floor. Even though Storm have, but I can see Asia being like, yeah, I'm going to neutralize that real quick, and she can't stop me. No disrespect. But that's just what I think.
And they also have a candidate for Rookie of the Year in Dominique, the center, number 14.
Yeah, we're using this term candidate very loosely today. I think we already know Asia is the MVP. We know Paige Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but she was a candidate.
Sure, yeah.
She was talked about.
Give her flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I think these races are clear. But, other people's in the conversation.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you listen to the last episode, you know that I said Paige is definitely.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think's going to happen. A little finals matchup in the second round. Similar to, I think the Aces had a runner-up matchup or a finals rematch in the semis last year. But
all I have to say is they played each other a few times. New York was able to beat Minnesota, but they only beat her without Nafisa.
Yeah, I think the Lynx are going to win that.
And in their other matchup, Nafisa had 30 points, so they couldn't stop her. So I just don't see the Liberty getting past the second round.
Yeah, give me the Lynx in that matchup. And then on the right side, we're going to have 2 South Carolina Gamecocks going at it. Best friends.
I was going to say the besties. Rival of the besties.
And the Aces going up against
Alicia Gray and Asia Wilson, for people who may not know.
And I'm rocking with the Aces in that one.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Hence the jersey
Oh,
behind my head.
100%. 10 toes, 22 toes down.
22. Yeah. I just worry about Atlanta not being able to win on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a team who is champion bred, MVP. So, yeah, I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, the Aces have just been rolling.
Yeah,
since
they've
they had that 53-point
caught
loss.
their momentum and they have not slowed up.
They locked in, and at
Foot been on the gas.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the year, I was like, I don't think this is our year. But, I'm sorry, because I think it's our year. We back up.
All I'm going to say is, in the finals, my prediction of Vegas and Minnesota, I'm going to just sit back, I'm going to put my feet up with a glass of wine, and I'm going to enjoy some good basketball.
You not making a prediction on that right now? You going to wait a week?
No. I really don't know. These are two teams. So you have the Lynx that got so close. They were in the final last year. Mm-hmm. And their whole mentality this season has been get the chip. They're hungry. Then you got the Aces, who have this insane roster, who struggled with the chemistry in the beginning, got their groove and have not stopped yet. So I wonder how they're going to handle adversity if they hit it. And I just don't know. I think that's just like the best possible matchup you can have, and it can go either way.
Yeah, the last thing I'll say about this is hitting on that adversity piece. The Lynx have kind of started hitting adversity recently.
They have.
And
Haven't
it's like
the
plane's still a little turbulent. Whereas I feel like Aces in the beginning of the year, their plane was like scraping the ground, and now they got that thing back up, and now they smooth sailing. So I think they're going to ride that momentum all the way until they're hoisting that trophy again.
Just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to say I don't think they're going to win. I'm going to go Lynx.
We're going to see who's laughing.
Yeah,
all right,
we'll
Team
see.
Aces over here,
just for fun. Devil's advocate. I'll see. I'll rock with the stud buds.
Love them.
Love them.
Yeah, I love their
because both of them have been
recently.
balling too. I don't know. Like, they got their groove together. I think it's just going to be good basketball.
I think we can talk more about that matchup in our next episode.
After we see how each of them has developed throughout the playoffs.
Yeah. But that's all the time we have for today. And until next time.
Shop the merch.
Shop the merch. Make sure you follow us.
Down below. Who y'all got winning the title this year? 2025 WNBA champion. Is it one of the two teams that we said, or is it somebody else? An underdog, a Cinderella story? Let us know, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.